welcome to Epic Confections. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification for new epic videos every single week. I had to wear a sweater today because it's really chilly in my house. I don't think James paid the bill. Also, I shaved, and he hates when I shave because he says that I look like a fat 12-year-old. Which is kind of true. So today I have the pleasure of making two of my friends' wedding cake. We are doing a 2-tier winter-themed wedding cake. Let's do it! So to start, I baked off two 10-inch round vanilla cakes. I'm going to slice them both in half, fill them with a plain American buttercream and a Venetian cream, stack them up, and then start decorating. Let's do it. So here I have 3 big batches of American buttercream. Just gonna start out by putting a little bit of buttercream on each layer. So next I'm just filling my piping bag with some buttercream, and we're going to rim the outside of each layer. So for the filling, we're going to be doing a Venetian cream or a Bavarian cream. You can buy this at your local bulk store. You can buy it from a food supply store. Yeah, that's it. Some people make it. I ain't about to make this. I ain't about to attempt to make this. I'm just spreading that out nice and even. And the reason why we rimmed the side of each cake or around each cake is so that filling doesn't kind of spew out when we stack the cake. So next, the bride wanted the cake on this beautiful exposed wood cake stand. So she did give it to me nice and cleaned, and there's a coat of like varnish on it. So it is protected from the cake. However, we are going to put a cake board down just to give the cake some extra protection so that it's not really sitting up against the wood. Next, I filled my cheater bag with plain white buttercream, and we're going to go right ahead and start icing the cake. Just taking my spatula and just starting to smooth out the top as best as I can. Now, you can give this a crumb coat if you want. I decided not to just because I wanted to get it done. Crumb coats are great, but I mean, they're not really necessary if you're a professional like myself. I am hilarious. Then just starting on the sides, starting to smooth that out. Holding my spatula straight up and down, letting that turntable do the work for me. So, because it's so freaking cold in my house, I had to get some hot water because the buttercream is starting to get really hard. And that hot water is just going to heat up my spatula a little bit so that it will make spreading the icing a lot easier. So to get these edges really nice and crisp, I am going to leave this excess buttercream like this, throw it into the fridge for about 20 minutes, let that buttercream harden up, and then we're going to take a hot knife and scrape it all off so that we'll have a nice, crisp, clean edge. So while our 10-inch cake is chilling in the fridge, we're going to be working on our top tier. Here I have 2 6-inch round vanilla cakes. We're just going to level them out, fill them with buttercream and Venetian cream, stack them up, do the exact same thing. So here I have a 6-inch cake board with a little hole that I cut out already, because we are going to be sticking a dowel in between the 2 layers. And if I do have some new viewers who are wondering why I use hot water on buttercream, it's because, you know, using this, yes, you get a nice flat surface, even surface, but using both tools together, smoothing it out first, and then using some hot water with a spatula, it really smooths it out so you can get that fondant-like texture. Nice and smooth, no air bubbles, no creases. Yeah, that's why I use hot water. It's a little bit of a cleanup at the end, but it's worth it. I'm gonna throw this entire thing right into the fridge for about 20 minutes. We're gonna pull out our bottom tier and we're gonna We're gonna whap. We're gonna stack this bad boy. Let's do it. So I just pulled this guy out of the fridge. It's been about 25 minutes. The buttercream is nice and firmed up. Here I have a really sharp knife, just waving it around. Don't do that, kids. And some hot water. Just gonna dip it in my hot water, lay it nice and flat on top of the cake, and just cut off that excess buttercream. And then just using that spatula and just smoothing out my edges. There you have it, nice, crisp, clean edges. Now we're gonna dowel this guy and then we're gonna stack it up and start decorating. So here I have some bubble tea straws. To start, we are going to put one right in the center. Just gonna mark it first, and we're gonna push him all the way down. And I'm just marking where I want my other straws to go. Just taking a pair of scissors and just snipping it. Just lifting it up just a little bit and snipping it off. And then pushing it right back down. So next we're going to stack this 6-inch right on top of here. And that's why I made a hole in the cake board so that this dowel can get right up on in there. This is not a good angle, but I'm gonna talk to you from here. So my bride wanted a winter scene of like mountains and trees. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of freehand the mountainscape here. So this is the end result of the winter wonderland scape, scenic thing that I painted on the wedding cake. I love it. I think it's so super cute. Next, we're going to decorate this cake with some greenery. Here I have some real pine. I have some real cedar, some real cranberries, and I have some real pine cones with white painted ends on them to make it look like snow. And we also have the cake topper. A and V 41220. Isn't that cute? So I did wrap some aluminum foil around the end of my greenery just so that when I do stick it in the cake, it is food safe. And we're gonna go right ahead and start. So that is it, guys. This is the 2-tier winter-themed wedding cake for a couple friends of mine. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification for new epic videos every single week. Stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask, and I will see y'all next week. Mwah!